For many people, business devices don't need every feature that a ThinkPad or a Vostro has to offer. Most of the time, you need a reliable piece of machinery that doesn't cost a few months' salary. This is where the HP 15 comes in, which makes some sacrifices to reach a low price tag, but it could turn out to be the best choice for you. Is it really? Let's find out. On the outside, the laptop is made entirely of plastic and its durability is on par with most devices in its price range. The lid is a bit flexy, but the base is relatively sturdy. What we liked is that it's pretty light for a 15.6-inch machine, weighing only 1.7 kilograms. With a gray finish, it should match every occasion, be it at the office or at home. Going to the base, it has a keyboard with a numpad. Sadly, we have no backlight, but the key travel is long. On the other hand, the feedback is soft. The touchpad is covered in plastic and offers decent tracking, but the physical buttons do require a lot of force. The sides house the input-output, which provides good coverage, with 2 full-sized plus 1 Type-C USB ports, HDMI port, LAN connector, 3.5mm audio jack, and a microSD card reader. There are 3 display options. We'll skip the 768p one as no one should even consider it in 2022 and focus on the other 2 variants, Full HD TN and Full HD IPS. We've bought the cheaper one, which is a low-end panel with narrow viewing angles, low max brightness, and a poor contrast ratio. It covers half of the sRGB color gamut, while colors don't get accurate enough. Our design and gaming profile makes them much more accurate but still not meeting the standards. If you need better colors, get a configuration with an IPS screen. We have a 41 watt-hours battery pack which supplies the laptop with power for 6 hours and 40 minutes of web browsing, or 5 hours and 25 minutes of video playback on a single charge. Not a bad result.
Only 2 per 100 people watching this video are subscribers. If you decide to just start following us, we'll be able to reinvest more in our laboratory, thus making even more helpful videos for you. Thank you, you're awesome.
This is thanks to the Alder Lake Q series, which are supposed to be the most efficient CPUs that Intel offers to the mainstream market. In terms of performance, the Core i7-1255U Inside struggles with 3D rendering. However, it still manages to score well in the Photoshop benchmark. On the GPU end, the MX550 is a sweet addition, and it can work in tandem with the integrated Iris Say Graphics G7 inside a lot of rendering and encoding workloads. HP 15 has only one heat pipe. In simple words, it isn't suitable for heavy loads like video editing or anything more than casual photo editing. The CPU shows its muscles in the first seconds of 100% load, but after that its clock speed drops significantly. Gamers shouldn't consider this model too, since the GPU lowers its clock to just 300 MHz after 30 minutes of gaming. Still, temperatures are really low, but at what cost? But if you use this notebook for web surfing, office work, and watching movies, it will serve you well for many years, probably. Also, it's quiet, and the external temperature reaches only 35.4 degrees Celsius. For an affordable device, the HP 15 has upgradability down to AT. You get 2 SODIMM slots for up to 64 GB of DDR4 memory, 1 M.2 slot for Generation 3 SSDs, and spare room for a 2.5-inch drive. If you want to know how to access them, we'll have our detailed teardown video in the description. The HP 15 isn't the best business device, however, its price tag is so tempting that even we are glad to overlook its shortcomings. It's got Alder Lake processors, which perform relatively well, even when cooling is next to non-existent, as is the case here. For a more detailed look at the laptop, check out our written review, which covers absolutely everything to get up to speed with the HP 15, 15DW4000.